What is up, my beautiful people? Welcome back to another video. My name is Alex Garfe, and on my channel I share fitness videos, recipe videos, all that kind of stuff. So if you guys like that kind of content, make sure to click that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Today I got an epic day of eating for you. It's not going to be a full day of eating, but I'm going to show you a very simple breakfast, which is very light. And then I'm gonna show you some epic vegan nachos that are so easy to make and absolutely delicious. And then after that, I'm gonna show you just a very simple and easy veggie bowl that I'm gonna have for dinner. So let's get into the video. Not the best looking watermelon, but it's seeded. That's the important part. If you guys didn't know, watermelon is a rich source of citrulline, which is an amino acid, I believe, and it is associated with a better blood flow and a good pump. So if you're going to the gym, watermelon is a perfect pre-workout. So this is my breakfast. It's 11 a.m. right now, and this is how I am breaking my fast. All right, now we got some pineapple, and if you guys can't tell, I love snacking on fruit. Literally throughout the whole day, I have a bunch of fruit by my side, whether it's pineapple, watermelon, apples, kiwis, blueberries, mangoes. Literally, I love all the fruits. I know that's kind of weird because my last video was a keto meal where obviously you're excluding carbs like fruits and stuff, but like I said in that video, I am not on a low carb diet. I just did that video to help the people out who actually find benefits from eating a low carb, high fat, high protein diet. But me, I love all the carbs. And if you're wondering why is your shirt off all of a sudden, well, today in Arizona, we got blessed with some beautiful weather, which is very rare because usually it's about 110 degrees outside. And today, earlier this morning, it was 74 degrees. I think right now it's like in the mid 80s. So what, it's September 9th or something like that. And we have weather in the mid 80s. That is a blessing. So shirts off to that. This is a perfectly ripe pineapple as well. So it does not get better than this. All right, so for this nacho recipe, of course, you guys are gonna need some chips. Then you're gonna need some tofu. I don't have exact measurements for how much. It just depends on how much of the taco meat you want. Then we're gonna need some vegan queso. So I'm using the Trader Joe's brand, and I'm going to thin it out with a little bit of raw macadamia nut milk and nutritional yeast. And you don't need the macadamia nut milk, it's just the only one I have, and it's the unsweetened one. So make sure you have some unsweetened plant milk and a little bit of nutritional yeast. And then this stuff, if I can get it open. So as you can see, it's pretty thick. It doesn't have that queso texture, and that is exactly why we are going to thin it out. And then you're gonna need about a handful of walnuts because we're gonna mix this with the tofu to make the taco meat for the nachos. So we just wanna chop this up pretty fine. And when I say fine, I don't mean we need to grind it up. Basically, this is about the size you want it, just like some little crumbles. And then we're gonna mix it up with the tofu. All right, now for the spices, we're gonna use some onion powder, chili powder, paprika, and then salt, and finally pepper. And then we're gonna add a little bit of avocado oil. And to make your life easier, if you don't want to use all of these spices, you guys just need to get some taco seasoning, and that will be the spices for your taco meat. So we're just gonna let this cook up on medium to low heat, and then we're gonna start making the queso. All right, so I'm just gonna add some of this vegan queso in here. That should honestly be pretty good because I'm gonna thin it out. I'll do a little bit more. A little more queso never hurt nobody. And we can thin it out as we go, but for right now, I'm just gonna add a little bit of this macadamia nut milk. As you can see, it's unsweetened and it comes from raw macadamia nuts, which is pretty cool. So we'll probably need a little bit more, but if you add too much in the beginning, you can't take it out. So we're gonna add it as we go on. Next, we're gonna add about a tablespoon of nutritional yeast. And now let's throw this on low heat. Here's what our taco meat looks like, as you can see, looking absolutely delicious. So I'm just gonna let this sit in the pan while the queso cooks, and then we can get ready to start plating these vegan nachos up. So here's how the queso looks. I'm gonna add a little bit more plant milk. Like I said, it probably wasn't enough, but you know, if you guys like it a little thicker, it's probably good with how much I added, but I'm gonna add a tiny bit more. So I'm gonna throw this back on the heat, and then we are pretty much ready to go. So you can add whatever toppings you guys like. I find that these two jalapenos mix really well together. So if you guys can get some hot and sweet jalapenos, and then just regular pickled jalapenos, it makes a really good flavor combination. And then I'm just chopping up some veggies. So I got some red peppers right here, and then a little bit of lettuce that we're gonna use as toppings to go along with the jalapenos. All right, it is time. So first thing I'm gonna do is pour some queso on these chips. Next, we're gonna add the vegan walnut tofu meat. Then we'll add some of the lettuce, the peppers, the jalapenos, finally, some more queso. All right, it's been about 15 minutes as I've been taking pictures and setting up to do this taste test for you guys, and needless to say, I am super excited to eat this. Let's take a taste test and let you know how it is. I already know it's delicious though because I made it yesterday, but that was for Instagram and TikTok. This one is for YouTube. Guys, so if there's any recipe that I highly recommend, it is this one. I guarantee you 100% you will not be disappointed if you eat this, especially if you use the exact same ingredients and make it just like I did. I can't even do this right now. But I promise you guys will really enjoy this meal. You guys have no idea. I wish you could taste it through the camera. Seriously. Oh, this is the bite right here. Look at that. It's got everything on it. The taco meat, the queso, the jalapenos, the peppers, the lettuce. All right, so I'm gonna sit down and devour these nachos, and I will see you guys in just a second for the next meal. All right, let's take a bite out of this. I'm telling you guys, these sweet and spicy jalapenos are so good. So we're gonna get some tofu in here, some sriracha, some chickpeas, a little bit of avocado if we can. Yes, we can. All right. Oh yeah, super good. And that is gonna wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you're not subscribed already. That helps me out a lot and helps the channel grow, so I would really appreciate that. And leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys thought. I love hearing your feedback. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.